Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. Been raining all day. Anyways, I wanted to do the final video on this brake pedal install for my Kenworth. It's still pouring out, but I still want to do this final video. So let's go out and take a look at it. And so we got it pretty much all taken care of and installed. Just have a couple recommendations for you guys. There's a unit right there, and what I would suggest for anybody that's going to do this, there on the old unit, I added this compressor fitting with an elbow. On the new unit, it must be a universal unit, but this one that sticks out on the old unit wasn't threaded. It was like a stop. But this one here, when I fired up the truck to check for any air leaks before I mounted it back to the firewall, air started shooting out of here. So I had to obviously cap it. So what I did was I just went ahead and installed a compressor fitting right here, so I can always have an air hose fitting at my convenience right here if I ever need it. I would also recommend, you guys have to take all these old fittings off of the old unit and obviously reinstall them. I would suggest, even though they have the red Teflon coating on them, I would re-Teflon tape them, even if there's a little of the compound still on there, just for safe measure. You hate to have to put all this stuff back together and obviously find out a leak. It only takes a few minutes to Teflon tape them. So anyways, another thing I would do is I stuck this in my vise, put all the fittings on it, snug them up really tight, but I also took a picture before I tore the old unit out to see exactly where all the air hoses went. Those back hoses right over here, excuse me, on the bottom and on the top, super difficult to get at. If you mount the unit first and then try to do all the hose connections while it's mounted to the firewall, you'll make a huge mistake. So what I did was I kept it loose. Obviously I didn't secure it, mounted all the air hoses, tightening them up pretty good, and then I went ahead and had my friend thread the bolts while I held it to the firewall. That's the only help you're going to need on this whole entire install, is to have somebody hold this, or you hold this while somebody goes in the cab by the pedals and mounts the 3 bolts. Also, when you take a picture, I would also pay attention to the direction that your fittings are pointing, because this one here obviously is bent. These are kind of on a slight bend, and I looked at the picture just to cock all the fittings to almost the same position they were at when I took the unit off. Or you're going to have to get in there with a wrench and move them around, and it's just kind of a pain. So do yourself a favor, take a picture, and when you got it on the vise and after you tighten them all up, get them in the same position that they were the first time. Anyways, the inside all taken care of. I was able to clean this all up. It was just filthy. So good time to do a little house cleaning, I guess. There was tons of dog hair and grime and dirt in there. So anyways, we got everything pretty much taken care of. I'm gonna fire the truck up and see where we're at with the pressure on it, and that's all I can tell you guys is thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. God bless America. I'm a vet, so vets rule. Send a lot of shout outs and love to all my fellow veterans and my fellow Americans. God bless. Take care. Thanks.